Hi, good morning. It's Renee Sinning. I am an energy leadership and team engagement coach. And today I want to talk about 3 ways to keep yourself from becoming distracted and be able to hone in and stay a little bit more focused. We know we all live in a super busy world. There's stuff coming at us all the time, whether it's from the phone, from the TV, from the world, from news, just all the stuff going in our mind. We're being pulled in so many directions, right? So here are 3 ways to stay focused every day. Number 1 is the most common. I'm sure everybody is aware of this. And let me see if I can grab it. It would be this little thing, our phones. Our phones are constantly pinging us, calling for our attention. So tip number 1, if you have to focus on something and you find yourself becoming distracted really easily, take this phone and turn it upside down, okay? Turn it upside down. If you're on your computer, I suggest putting it behind your computer so you can't even see it. But at the very least, turn it upside down, put it on airplane mode and or turn it off, put it in your desk, somewhere where you can't see the screen. Because if the screen is face up in your line of sight, every time you get a text or a message or something comes in, a phone call, you're going to see it. It's going to catch your eyes. And just that second of pulling you away from your train of thought can throw you off task, right? Especially if it's something someone wants an answer right now. So number 1, phone. Turn the phone off, put it away, out of your line of sight would be best. Number 2, create a to-do list of only 3 things, your top 3 things that you need to accomplish each day. So for me, I'm actually not a list person and they often stress me out. However, I will do this with my to-do list. I will put in front of me my top 3 tasks of the day. The other thing I do is I am very visual, so I color code them. I get a color pencil, and as I complete each task or as I work through them, I just shade how much of that I have done. Some people might think this is, I don't know, kindergartenish or childish. Not for me. I'm super visual. If I can look at my task and say, task 1, okay, that's complete, I'm good to go. Task 2, I'm about maybe 2/3 of the way there, and I have a lot of work to do on task 3. I just sit this next to my computer every day, and as I make progress on it, I can see exactly how much I've done and how much I have to do. And it's super helpful to stay focused because you will get pulled away, for sure. You're going to get pulled away for distractions, but by having this in front of me, when I get back, I know exactly where I want to go or how much I have to do on task 1, 2, or 3 to accomplish the goals I have to set for the day. And also, I would suggest, or it is a suggestion, see what works for you, either setting these 3 tasks at night before you go to bed, take a few minutes and think, okay, what do I want to accomplish tomorrow? What are the top things that I'd like to have done tomorrow? Or when you wake up, if you're a morning person, kind of depends how your brain works. And the 3rd suggestion that may or may not help you is to time block your tasks. So if you're a person that lives by your calendar and you have, and that works for you, you could time block your tasks. So for example, suppose you need to write talking points for an upcoming workshop or speech or something. If you time block that from maybe 7 to 8 in the morning or 7 to 9 or however long you think that's going to take, and actually put that in your calendar in front of you, you've allocated time for that, which could be, well, at least it gives you focus, it gives you guidance. Now again, you may come off that. We live in a very busy world, and you probably at some point will get pulled away from that time block. But if it's there, then you can go into your day with intention. From 7 to 9 or 7 to 8, I'm going to work on this. And if you get pulled away, you know exactly what you're coming back to rather than being pulled in 10 other different directions. So those are my 3 tips for trying to figure out a plan and a method to stay focused every day. If you pick whatever works for you and you just repeat these day after day, they will become second nature and much easier to accomplish. So phone, take it out of your line of sight, turn it off, put on airplane mode, at least put it face down. write out in whatever method works for you your to-do list of your top 3 tasks each day, and then time block. Set specific time aside to accomplish those tasks. And I will be back this week, tomorrow or Wednesday, with some more valuable information on, well, actually, I'm not exactly sure what I want to talk about. I actually have a few helpful hints. But I will see you in a day or two. Have a great Monday, everybody. And I am Renee Sinning, Leadership and Team Engagement Coach. Bye.